Hello traders and welcome to the Hit the Mark Trading Daily US Dollar Index Review. My name is Martin Rimes. Today's date is Monday, December 2nd, 2013. Hey, I'd like to remind you, please check out hitthemarktrading.com. When you're there, go to the contacts page, sign up for weekly blog updates. More importantly, sign up for Rooster Call. Okay? What is Rooster Call? Rooster Call is my morning email to clients just to get everybody ready for the trading day. Kind of geared toward day traders, but I do cover anything that we need to be aware of for our swing trades. So, for example, we are in a very nice profitable trade in Australia dollar. And I sent a message out that, hey, there's going to be central bank in Australia is making a monetary policy statement tonight. So what we need to do is, take our profits and you don't want to be in front of an event that could be volatile. The short-term trader doesn't need that, okay? We've got a nice profit in that trade, so we can just waltz out, let the action happen according to monetary policy statement. And if it's a good trade, we'll setting up later, we'll get in later. So this is the kind of thing Rooster Call does. We do all of our homework at Hit the Mark Trading. Clients and I, we do our homework in the evening. And then the morning is clear. It's not like we have to suddenly examine Fibonacci levels and moving averages and all this business, okay? The morning's too short for that kind of proper analysis. All right, again, hitthemarktrading.com, go to the contacts page, and you'll see an opportunity to sign up for Rooster Call. Now, remember that everything I mention in this recording is certainly for your educational purposes only. If I call a trade, and I'm calling a trade tonight in US dollar, this is strictly for your education, for you to paper trade. Okay, do not construe anything I mention as an offer to buy or sell anything using real money. Great. Let's go to the charts now. Okay, wow, we talked about this just yesterday. We drew our line here and we said, you know what, if we break that line and then we break this 80-90, hey, that's a signal we want to go long. Now, the price action is occurring before we get any kind of action on our indicator. Now I'm going to just draw a line here. Okay. See? The indicator is not yet responding, but the price is, and that's what I want to work off of, okay? So let's just look at this a little bit closer. And what I'm suggesting is we're still sideways. I see that, okay? But I believe we can eke out a trade, running this thing up, and consider to get out before the employment situation report on Friday. So what we should do is plan on entering, either enter now on the Globex market. Your price would be 80.91, or if you want to make it a little bit higher level, that's fine too, okay? But this is pretty good strength that we see, this low, and then a boom high, okay? That's pretty good strength. I'm suggesting that we practice this trade with a tight protective stop. And I want to make the protective stop, let me look at this, 80.45, just below our trigger, okay? 80.45, okay? And so what the risk is 475. That's for currency, I think that's good, okay? All right. Now, again, you can enter this trade now. You can enter this trade contingent on making a new high, however you choose to enter. All right. It is important that we could not break through 80.90. Okay. Looking at the indicator, I'm sorry, the moving average tool shows we're still flat. Hey, we're still flat. So there's no guarantees. What we're seeing is that we had a nice up day and we broke through this line, just drew. It's all very positive. Now let me show you why we could not move higher. We have to go to the daily chart, intraday chart. Okay. We hit a floor pivot, and that's the problem. But we're going to get new floor pivots tonight. In fact, let me pause this and bring those up. I don't know why they didn't print on this chart. Hold on. Okay, here's your floor pivots for tomorrow. Now, we need to draw some lines here. So we're going to draw some lines. Okay, this black line tells me that, you know, if we break it down, I'm going to be concerned. Okay, but having said that, price would likely stop at this level, the main floor pivot, if the move is going to continue. Okay, so if we drop down, let's have an understanding. We could very easily retouch this low here. Okay. Now our protective stop is out of that mess. Okay. I'm going to draw another line. Okay. If we break above the 89.85 area, then that's breaking resistance. That's moving higher. So I said you could enter at the market. If you're going to do that, you can enter lightly. Or you can just say, you know what, I'm going to let price prove this, and I'm going to wait until we clear 80, 90, 985. Aggressive traders will enter the trade at this level and add to the trade upon breaking resistance. And I think tomorrow that we should expect, if the move continues higher, well, at minimum we're going to go there. At minimum. If we have the continued buoyancy in the US dollar, then I think we're going to settle at this area right here. Okay, and that is, let me see what that is. $80.825. Okay, all right, very good. Now let me just go. Let me show more bars here. Okay. There's one more reason to wait for this to move higher if you choose to. That black line is a trend line, okay? All right. I want to go to the weekly now. Hope I'm not confusing you. Let's see. I got to go to my other charts. Let's go to the weekly. All right. Looking at the weekly, remember we talked about weekly was trying its best to pull the market down. Daily says, no, I'm starting a new trend. So on the weekly chart, we could go all the way up to this moving average. What is that? That's 81.425. 81.425. Okay, we can go all the way to 81.425. And then completely fall back again, you know. But at this point, it certainly looks positive on the daily. Now, 80, let me make that number again, 81,425. Let's go back to the daily. 81,425. And what I'm thinking is we're probably this is on the daily chart, my expectations. Okay. Okay. All right. So just a quick pop trade. Let me just draw some, find out what this is worth. 395, okay, but we could go higher, of course. I'm reluctant to hold during the employment situation report. Even though ISM looked encouraging, I'm reluctant to hold over that because anything can happen. I mean anything. So this is a trade just designed for a quick pop-up, okay? All right, good. Let's see. I've got this other line drawn up here to testing this resistance. So let me look at that real quick. $81.58. So there we're at 645, okay? These are floor pivots, but also visual areas of resistance. I'm not looking for anything beyond that, okay? If it happens, beautiful. All right, so we definitely have a trade in US dollar index. Good. Now, if you're into trading stuff other than futures, you can certainly trade an ETF that covers the US dollar index. Okay, that's it for tonight. Wow, I've talked a lot. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.